Y'all remember when I used to make videos about mods in Cyberpunk? It's been a long 7 months!
You lazy ass!
Well, guess what? I'm back, baby. And not just back, but back with a huge collection of mods for our beloved game called Cyberpunk 2077. Today, not only will you see how much I suffered installing all these mods, but you will also experience the pain and the humiliation of someone using the weakest RTX GPU out there. Yes, my friends, I have completely lost my mind, because I decided to install 40 plus mods on Cyberpunk and run it all on the cheapest RTX card. The 3050. The weakest and the cheapest RTX card. Wish me luck. Here's a little story about how I choose the mods for my new Cyberpunk adventure. I was just scrolling through the Nexus Mods, looking at the coolest ones, like, oh, I like this, let's install it. And that's how I probably wasted an entire evening. So here it is, Cyberpunk with 40 plus mods. Please work. Yeah, I shouldn't have installed everything at once. That was stupid of mine. I should have checked each mod step by step. Instead, I installed everything at once without checking, and here's the result. My game is broke. Never ever do like me, guys, please. Luckily, after about an hour of searching, I found the troublemaker. I kicked that mod out with shame, and now it's time to launch the game. Cyberpunk with a ton of mods looks absolutely stunning for sure. At some points it's very hard to tell if you are looking at the real life or the game. But you know, I kinda messed up somewhere. I didn't take into account that my PC is kinda weak by 2024 standards. When I first launched the game, it was lagging like crazy drunk Ivan and wasn't running as smoothly as I expected. I installed mods that increased the population density in the city. Basically now the city spawns a lot more. Как же я заебался это звучит. Guys, I have to tell you something very important. English, блять, is not my native. It's not even my second language. It's my third goddamn language. So please, guys, I am sorry for this kind of
mispronunciations.
I'm trying my best. So yeah, basically in the night city now we have a lot of more NPCs, and that's a huge challenge to my CPU. And not only NPCs, we also have a lot of cars. Like the diversity is pretty huge. The game was basically unplayable at some points. Even the well-known mod that adds FSR3 technology didn't do much to boost my FPS. The game was still lagging, freezing, and that was kinda...
Happy birthday.
So, unfortunately, I had to make a sacrifice and remove those mods. After that, the game started running much more smoothly. Okay, here's my advice. If you want to achieve photorealistic graphics in Cyberpunk, but you don't want to lose a lot of FPS, especially if your PC is similar to mine. Okay, I know that a lot of people will ask, what's your specs? Brother, help me, I have RTX 3060, will it run on my PC?
Guys, stop asking me stupid questions.
My PC is RTX 3050 and the i5 12th gen with 16 GB of RAM. Please avoid installing mods with very heavy textures. It will overload your processor. You don't have to improve textures in Cyberpunk because they are already good. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I never enjoyed Cyberpunk that much, guys. So here's the thing. I was running around with this graphics mods installed. Nova Loot and Git's Legacy, one of the perfect combinations in my opinion. The visuals were just insane. I couldn't believe that my potato PC could actually handle all of this and still show me such a stunning picture. You know, I generally think people with low-end PCs are the smartest ones, because their limitations forced them to get creative and find ways to make their games look and run great. And I also installed some fun mods like the cheat menu. Just for fun, I turned on God mod and started destroying everything inside. The police couldn't stop me, even Max Duck showed up, but they were useless. I completely destroyed them. It was so satisfying. When things got too loud, too many enemies, too much gunfire, I just switched to passive mod. Basically invincible. No one could see me me and I was messing with them like, bro, I'm right here, but you cannot see me and touch me. It was so funny.
How to make Cyberpunk look truly photorealistic?
The key elements are installing graphical mods, also known as loot mods, and using reshade along with proper in-game graphics settings. Okay, if your PC can handle it, I highly recommend turning on RTX, ray tracing. However, you don't need to enable every ray tracing option. You can keep most of it on while disabling path tracing, because path tracing consumes a massive amount of FPS. Also, do not forget to enable DLSS if you are using RTX. Without DLSS, the game will run extremely slowly. But how do I install reshade? It's very simple. Listen to this guy.
First, go to the official Reshade website and download the setup file. Open it and point it to your Cyberpunk 2077 folder. Then, select DirectX 10, 11, 12 when prompted. From there, just follow my steps. Click here, select this, and install. It's straightforward and doesn't require any advanced knowledge. With these settings and mods, your game can go from great to absolutely stunning. So go ahead and try it out.
Alright guys, I've got a really interesting idea to share.
So I often go for walks in my free time, and one day
The weather was just perfect, cloudy and overcast. Now, as some of you may know or maybe you don't, I absolutely love cloudy weather, both in real life and in games. It creates such an amazing atmosphere. In Cyberpunk, with the graphics mods I've installed, the cloudy weather looks absolutely stunning and feels incredibly close to real life. So I thought, why not compare the cloudy weather in real life to how it looks in the game? First, let's talk about real life. Cloudy weather just hits differently. It's so beautiful with that overcast sky, the chilly breeze, and of course that smell of rain. Honestly, I can't get enough of it. Well guys, I want to say that this setup turned out incredibly photorealistic. These mods gave me an incredible amount of emotions that I hadn't experienced before. Performance, everything was quite decent. As you can see, the FPS isn't super high, but it's still playable. And the best part, you can enjoy the stunning graphics even with the cheapest and the weakest RTX card. The only thing you need is a GPU that supports ray tracing. Otherwise, you won't be able to achieve the same photorealistic look as shown in this video. Photorealism is simple and easy, and anyone can learn how to do it. Guys, installing mods for Cyberpunk is very simple. You just have to drag and drop files inside mods, that's it. Like, anyone can do it. Anyone.